Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today I am doing a keto update, and I'm going to give you a few things that we started out with to eat that were easy. This is a cheaper way to do it because it's very expensive uh, getting started if you really just go nuts. I researched this for a month before we started, and don't mind the rash on my face, some sort of lupus rash, no big deal. Has nothing to do with the diet. Okay, so first of all, I've lost 16 pounds in 2 months, and I've lost 8 inches, which to me is fantastic. I'm losing in areas maybe I don't want to lose, like my chesticles, but what are you going to do? I have lost, like well, how much was it? Let me see. Let me see. My chest, I've lost 4 pounds. My belly area, I've lost 2 pounds, and my hips, I've lost 2 pounds in 2 months. So for me, good. Um, my gosh, Dave is almost at 30. I think he's like 28 pounds off, and I think Emily is at 12. Women take longer and it's harder, unfortunately, but now Dave's kind of at a standstill. Like, he's kind of like for the past few days hasn't lost anything. So usually that means that you have to change up something, or he's just lost a lot of his weight and it's going to be slower, hopefully. It's terrible, but truth. Okay. I got gray hairs going on, haven't dyed my hair. I have to. I'm just lazy. I'm not going to lie. So let me talk about a few things. Like I said, I'm going to let you guys know what I have been eating. I find it much easier to eat the same things, which a lot of people say, the same things day after day. I tweak it a little bit. I know a lot more now than I did before when I started, and I have a lot more to learn. So I've also been doing some recipes and that kind of stuff, and I'll kind of talk at the end about that. But let's say you're starting out. One of the things, eggs is a big, I'm sorry, this rash is killing me. One of the things is eggs, very big. Boil eggs, so you have hard boiled eggs. If you like scrambled eggs, that's what we started off with. I'll talk about that in a second. You could do, scramble eggs. You can do over easy eggs, whatever. Understand bread is not an option. Even if you go out and buy low carb bread, not really the greatest option because it has so many different preservatives and chemicals that you got to watch out for. If you're not familiar with keto, it is a high fat, low carb kind of eating. Um, so, so yeah, so wait a minute, who was this? I don't know who that is. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, okay. So what we would do is we would have 2 eggs. Now Dave usually makes breakfast, so he would make for Emily, me, and him. So we'd each have 2 eggs, so he'd break 6 eggs in the bowl. But if you're making just for yourself, just do 2 eggs. I find that if you do it, like if you have your whole family, everybody loves scrambled eggs, so it won't necessarily hurt them to kind of follow this for breakfast, but 2 scrambled eggs and then a tablespoon or 2 of heavy cream. And you got to get heavy cream. You can't use milk. I did not know there were sugars in milk. That's how I am. If you don't want to use heavy cream, you can use almond milk, unsweetened. They have vanilla, they have other flavors. But what I used was a tablespoon in my scrambled eggs. So Dave, making for all 3 of us, would put 6 eggs. He would put 3 heavy creams, and then comes the cheese. So we like cheddar. Uh, you can use mozzarella, cheddar, Swiss, whatever you like. And then you would go a couple tablespoons of that per serving. Now we use, let me see what I wrote down for what we use. I tried to be very organized here. But am I organized? That's the question. Just excuse me for a minute. Okay, there we go. I got like so many pages here. People texting me, it's crazy. We use the Total Keto Diet app. It's free and I really, really love it. Some people use MyFitnessPal, which we haven't used, but I think that's free as well. Of course, you could pay more money for what have you, but I love the Total Keto Diet app because it's very easy. And as you guys know, I need easy. It also has some recipes on there. So once you download this free app, you can go on and look for recipes, which the chicken broccoli recipe is really, really good. It's one of Emily's favorites. I even, for those of you who don't know, I go to my sister's. We have like family dinner on Fridays at my sister's, and we used to get really, really yummy stuff. But we can't eat it. So the other day when we went, I made the broccoli cheese thing from the app. I kind of tweaked it a bit for our liking, but I took it down there and we ate it. And my sister kept the rest and ate it the next day. And then I think for them, they made, what did they make? Which Emily and I won't eat, is sausage and peppers, was it? I don't know what it was, but anyway, we wouldn't eat it, and so I brought our own thing down for us to have. And then you can have a salad with it and all that, and it's really, really good. And you can use frozen broccoli. So if you get a rotisserie chicken, which you can get at the Walmart, um, and use the rotisserie chicken, you can use frozen broccoli. You can get frozen broccoli and cauliflower. And then it's sour cream and it's crunch and it's cheddar cheese and then it's crunched. Get used to having, what are they called? Oh, Dave loves them. I call them chicharrones, but they are fried pig skins. What are they called? It'll come to me. And maybe it's on my list here because I just went crazy. But it's, you buy pig skin fried. Pork rinds, hello, pork rinds. So you crush them up and then you sprinkle them on top because you can have as many pork rinds as you want. Use it for breading. You can eat them regular. Dave likes to dip them in guacamole. So, if you like them, then yay, that works really good. In place of tortillas and whatnot. If you don't like them, like me, I can't just sit and eat them like a potato chip like Dave, although he buys like Chipotle, there's different flavors. But I will crush them up and then use them as breadcrumbs or on top of this broccoli thing. And then you bake it for like 20-25 minutes and it is just delicious and so easy. And one of the things that I have been doing and experimenting with is cheaper, like I said, cheaper and easy things to do because sometimes with all these illnesses that I deal with, I can't do much and I can't stand and cook. And in the beginning, that's what I would do. And now I'm just kind of tweaking it a bit so it's a lot easier. And plus, Dave helps. Phenomenal. So, yeah, so then, like I said, for breakfast, you want to get sea salt or you want to get Himalayan pink salt. Now, we got a little tip from TJ Maxx, of all places. They have like these TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, they have like these kitchen sections where you can get like different food and stuff. And for $4.99, we got a big thing of Himalayan pink salt that you grind, which is fantastic. But at Walmart, we also got Himalayan pink salt that's you can just kind of shake out for different things that make it a little bit easier and it's finer ground. But like I said, you can get the Turner with it at TJ Maxx for $4.99. Because it has minerals in it that you want. You do not want to use your regular iodized salt that you buy Morton in the container because it just isn't that great for you. If that's all you have and all you can afford, then you do what you got to do. It won't hurt you that bad. Okay, for lunch is I was trying to think. I don't want to jump too far ahead. For lunch, we will get like the cheese sticks you can buy. Or you can get nitrate-free lunch meat, ham, turkey, salami, bologna, whatever you want nitrate-free, which you can get, and it's not any more expensive. And then we take a cheese that you like. Again, cheddar, Swiss, mozzarella, whatever you like. And then mayonnaise, which we use Hellmann's mayonnaise. Now, I am going to start making my own mayonnaise, which is only an egg yolk and some olive oil or an oil. But we do use Hellmann's mayonnaise. You can use a tablespoon of that. Pickles, you can have pickles. Was it Clausen that makes these organic pickles? I think you find them in the refrigerated section. They're organic and no sugar, and they're so good. So what you do is you take a couple pieces of your meat, ham, turkey, whatever. You lay down your cheese. You lay down mayonnaise, whatever way you like to do it. You add a pickle. And of course, you can add veggies in there if you want too. You can add romaine lettuce, you can add spinach, kale, cucumber. You know, there's certain vegetables that you can have a lot of. And then you roll it. So you're essentially making a lunch meat roll without any bread or anything like that. And then you can eat that, and that is a good lunch for you. You can have hard boiled eggs. You can make egg salad, 2 eggs with a tablespoon of mayonnaise, mix that up, your Himalayan salt, some pepper, any spices that you like, garlic powder, onion powder. One of my favorites is oregano or thyme, rosemary, whatever. And then that's what you would, one of the things you could eat for lunch. Again, you can eat the roll up, you can eat egg salad, you can eat more eggs if you want, scrambled eggs. What else have we had? Salad galore, but you want to make your own salad dressing. There are salad dressings out there, very limited, that you can buy. We're going to try the one brand if we can find it in a store. But really, just like one of our favorite vinegars is, I think it's called Nakano. It's like a rice vinegar, and it has basil and oregano in it. But it's just a vinegar. So you can use balsamic, you can use white vinegar, red vinegar, whatever vinegar, malt vinegar, whatever you like, and olive oil or avocado oil or whatever oil you like. Make your salad dressing. I always suggest, and this is just from being Italian and growing up this way, always season your vinegar before you put the oil in, because if you put in, I yell at him all the time for this, if you put in your oil and vinegar and then you season it, it's not going to penetrate through that oil and you don't get the good seasoning. So just a tip, just for whatever, always season your, what the heck is that? Always season your vinegar first, shake it up, then add your oil, and then shake it up. Delicious. Okay. So you can have, of course, salad, romaine. You can have all the romaine, broccoli, cauliflower. Let me see here, because I have a few things here for. I'm trying to keep in order, but. La, la. Mushrooms, okra, black olives, green olives, onions, but it has to be in moderation, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And if I don't, remind me down in the comments, and I'll talk about it next time. Radishes. You can have pumpkin if you buy the pumpkin already in the can, just plain pumpkin, not any spices or anything in it. Not for pumpkin pie. You want pumpkin, pureed pumpkin. And if you can get organic, all the better. You want to look at the ingredients of anything that you buy, and make sure that it says pumpkin. That's it. Pureed pumpkin, nothing else. Do you know what I'm saying? Zucchini, which is a full everywhere. You can get zucchini, and I have a lot of good zucchini recipes. Tomatoes in moderation. I'll talk about that. Spaghetti squash. I did a Alfredo spaghetti squash. Came out so good. That's for another day. Scallions, raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries are your main your main fruit that you want to eat. You can have way more veg, but fruit is very limited. Let me see what else. Scallion, salad greens, yes. You don't want any fillers. So if you want hot dogs, get hot dogs that are nitrate free, no fillers. It's just the meat in there, right? Apples. You cannot have apples. You cannot have apricots. You cannot have bananas. No beans whatsoever. That's just going to screw everything up if I keep talking about that. Where is... You can have cottage cheese, full fat. You can have cream cheese, full fat. You can have Greek yogurt, full fat. Halloumi cheese, heavy whipping cream. You can make homemade whipped cream. Mozzarella cheese, provolone, quesablanca, ricotta cheese, unsweetened almond milk, unsweetened coconut milk. These things will save your life, as well as organic, unsweetened, not cauliflower, coconut flakes. And you want to get almond flour, which they sell at Walmart, very inexpensive, less inexpensive than Amazon. nuts you can have. So you can have nuts, you want to have, like a quarter cup or like 10 or whatever is your snack or with dinner, or any meal that you eat. So that's almonds, Brazil nuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, hazelnuts, macadamia nuts, peanuts, but in moderation, pecans, pine nuts, sesame seeds, walnuts. You can have alfalfa sprouts, which are really good. Avocados, we eat tons of. Asparagus, you can have. Bell peppers, blackberries, blueberries, broccoli, broccoli, eating the broccoli. Cabbage, carrots in moderation, cauliflower, celery, chicory, coconut, cranberries, cucumbers, garlic in moderation, which is like, I love garlic. Green beans, herbs, jicama, lemons, limes, mushrooms, okra, olives, like I said, pickles, pumpkin, that kind of thing. So, I mean, there's a lot to do. But like I said, that's so overwhelming and so much. I'm just going to kind of tell you, like I said, a few things that we eat and then go on. You guys can go on because I don't want to be too long. Okay, so where did we leave off? I'm a hot mess. Here we go. Okay, so then, like I said, those are lunches, and you can have a good salad. I go off of a tangent. It was salad dressing and I don't know. Dinner. Okay, things that we love for dinner is chicken breast. You can have 6 ounces, chicken breast, thigh, whatever. You can have dark or light meat, doesn't matter. And if you cook it to crisp up the skin or you cook it on the grill or whatever, it's delicious. You eat the skin because you want that fat. And you want to try to get, like, you can have pork chops, steak, ground meat, but try to get grass fed if you can. If you can't, I know Walmart sells it and the prices aren't much different at all, but I mean, just do your best. If not, just get regular chicken breast. That's what I get sometimes. So that's no big deal. You want like sugar-free ketchup, which you will get used to, believe me. Hellmann's mayonnaise, Swerve sweetener, which is your substitute sweetener, is what we use. We have tried everything. I have a big bag of erythritol, I believe it's called, that we bought, and Emily and Dave can't eat it. They eat it and it makes their whole mouth cold and itchy. I don't know what it does to them. To me, it doesn't bother me, but I can't cook with it because they can't use it. Almond flour and coconut flour, which you can make yourself if you choose to, but like I said, you can buy them both at your Walmart or online. So anyway, so for dinner we would have like a chicken breast, and then we would have some, which I love to roast, like broccoli and cauliflower or broccoli and mushrooms. You can cook it up in the pan with some coconut oil, which is something that you want to get also at your Walmart to start off with, is coconut oil and olive oil. Yeah. So anyway, so that's a good meal. And then you have your veg and you have salad, delicious. Bone broth, big thing, will help you in the beginning to like not have any, they call it keto flu, and that's not that bad. But, you know, you can drink it and that helps. What else? What else? What else? There are low carb, fat free tortillas. They sell them at Walmart. We will get them for when we make chicken quesadillas, and we have one, or we will cut them into like 8 pieces and bake them and use them to eat our guacamole. Not a big deal. They are low carb, fat free, or you can make your own, which I'm in the process of doing, and then I'll share a recipe with you once I get it down pat. So yeah, so you can have like a tortilla, like a fajita, I call them. You can buy frozen if you don't want to cut it up from fresh, frozen peppers and onions, and just cook them up in the pan or in the microwave, whatever way you want to do it. Lay down your tortilla, put some chicken maybe that you cooked, or rotisserie chicken, which we love rotisserie chicken that you get at the Walmart or your grocery store. Take some, put it on your fajita, put your onions and peppers, put your cheddar cheese or whatever cheese you like on it, and then we flip it, like we like kind of fold it like a burrito kind of thing, and then like cook it on a dry pan to kind of heat it. You could throw it in the oven whatever way you want. You can eat salsa. Just check the it's better off if you make it your own with like a tomato, a little bit of onion, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of parsley or cilantro or basil or whatever you like in it, a little bit of oil, a little bit of vinegar we like, salt, pepper. Use that as your salsa. Sour cream, you can have full fat sour cream, which helps a lot of things. So you could dip it in there and eat it. It's delicious. Make some guacamole I take an avocado, and smash it. I put in a lemon, depends on how good the avocado is. Um, and then salt and pepper and fresh garlic. And I put that all together, a little bit of olive oil, put it in the fridge to get cold. You can eat that. We eat that as a salad in itself. You can dip it with your chips that you make. You can put it on your fajita or whatever. And like if you want any more of these or you want to see them made, let me know what they are down below and I will gladly do it. I just don't want to bore everybody. But yeah, so then you can, dip in your sour cream or put everything on there. It doesn't matter, whatever way you like it. And what else do we have? Or what else do we usually have? Oh, so then since you really can't have a bun, Emily we make the beef like a hamburger, right? Do not put any breadcrumbs. If you want to put something in there, crush your, not your pig ears, what are they called? Chicharrones. You know what they're called. I just lost the name again. I'm telling you what. Anyway, to make like a crust if you want to put them in there, but you take your, as if you're making a hamburger, cook it on the grill, in a pan, whatever way you do it. And then Emily cuts it like in half and puts it like a burrito in the low fat, low carb tortilla, and then puts in her sugar-free ketchup, her mayonnaise, her pickle, her cheese, salad, whatever she wants, and rolls it. Or like Dave eats it, he just puts the burger on a plate, and then puts all your good hamburger stuff on it, your pickle, your lettuce, your cheese, your ketchup, whatever you like, and he eats it like that. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can do whatever. That works good. I have a few recipes to substitute for kind of like a crunchy kind of thing instead of French fries because you can't eat potatoes, you can't eat sweet potatoes. So that's always good to have. And then you can have some of your fruit or a salad, something like that. And if you're a soup eater, like Emily's boyfriend is a soup eater, so you can get like, make sure you get sugar-free, regular fat chicken broth or beef broth or bone broth. You can buy it all. It's very inexpensive at Walmart. And then just saute up some celery, a little bit of onion, a little bit of carrot, broccoli, cauliflower, whatever vegetables that you like, and put them in that broth. Leave it cook for a little bit, and you have a very delicious soup, or you can just drink the broth by itself, which is very good for you as well. So yeah, so you can definitely do the burger. You can do lamb if you don't want beef, veal, whatever you want. So yeah, those are just a few of the things. And black coffee is completely fine. I drink that with breakfast with a tablespoon of heavy cream, no sugar or anything like that. But you can have it black as well. Tea, same thing. You can have that all through the day. You want to drink a little bit of extra water. Like I usually drink like this a day, if not two of them, depends on the day because I have to watch because of my kidneys don't flush everything through. But yeah, so you want to do your best and have a little bit of water. You don't want fillers in anything, like so if you buy sausage or anything like that, ground meat, you just don't want those fillers because a lot of times it's like bread and just crap you don't want. You want to try to eat as healthy and as whole as you can. Like I said, cottage cheese, burrata. I have brie in there that I'm going to try something with. Avoid like your processed oils, avoid processed food, stick with, because you don't want to have vegetable oil or canola oil or corn oil or any of those kind of oils. You want to stick with avocado oil, olive oil, coconut oil, butter. And Dave buys the Irish butter. It's like the green, it's Craiggold or something like that. But I also buy because we go through a lot of butter, I also buy just the regular butter that my store sells. I go to ShopRite or Walmart and they sell butter sticks. So you just get, unsalted butter sticks so that way you can add the salt and the kind of salt that you like. Coconut, yeah, you want to get the coconut oil, which is it's like a solid when you get it, and then it melts as you use it, which those come in great for fat bombs, which fat bombs are to help, like if you're not getting enough fat, you have those, and then it makes you, they're decent tasting, they're good tasting. Bittersweet chocolate, that's something that you want to have. You can just get baking chocolate, cheapest baking chocolate. It's bittersweet to use in baking and cooking, and I'll talk about that in another video. I'm trying to think what else. Try to get everything as organic as you can. It's not that expensive. I'm talking about like if it's on sale, cheese or butter. But if you can't, it's all right. Just get the cheese and you know, just try to do your best that way. Cream cheese. I'm working on a bagel, so cream cheese is you can use cream cheese, whole cream cheese, not light, not fat, because you want that fat. You know, you don't want low fat or no fat. And cream cheese is used in a lot of things as well, and it's good. So yeah, so check out that app. Butter, yeah, grass fed, nitrate free, regular like bacon. I can only have nitrate free bacon anyway. They sell it at Walmart. Look at your grocery store, and I think that's all. I have a lot of recipes and a lot of things. I'm working on barbecue sauce and stuff like that because there's things we miss and I want to try to, you know, do that. But if you're going to start this, buy Swerve. We bought ours at Vitacost, but you can get it on, it was it was on Amazon, but it was sold out and it wasn't coming back, I think, till this week or next week. So we bought it from Vitacost. Almond flour is good. Yeah. So that's kind of like a start. It's working really good. Drinking the water. I'm taking an everyday vitamin to kind of help. And we're all doing good. We're all doing good. One of our favorite things Emily and I eat, because we are sweet eaters, is we buy sugar-free pudding. We like chocolate, but you can buy any flavor. There's a million flavors. Butterscotch, banana, vanilla, strawberry. I mean, there's a lot. And you can use regular Jell-O sugar-free. And we whip it with heavy cream. 3 cups of heavy cream to 1 package of the sugar-free pudding or Jell-O. We mix it up. You can put it in your mixer or your, just use a hand whisk it up, and refrigerate it for like 15 minutes. And then you can have, I think it's a 1/4 cup or 1/2 cup. I have to double check on that, but we eat it for our snack. And if you're going to snack after you eat something, so it's kind of all together. Something that's worked for me and Dave is that we don't, and Emily, we don't eat like every so hours. Like, do you know what I mean? If we have breakfast, lunch, dinner, if we get a little bit hungry and stuff, maybe in between a couple almonds. But like if you're going to have something like the Jell-O or the pudding or what have you, like try to have it at dinner, like include it in your dinner. So everything's done together so your body can break it down. So I know this is a lot and I'm talking a lot, but let me know. Come on, computer. Let me know what you guys think. And let me know any questions, because there are a million questions. Let me know about what kind of recipes you want to see me do. And again, if you're like, oh, could we have this? Can we have that? Ask me. I'll answer you. This has really helped a lot. We do fasting now, but I'm not even going to talk about fasting because that's too much in the beginning for you to even understand or even want to understand and even do. Like just start out eating certain meals, and I'm telling you what, it does. It helps. And I don't get paid for none of this, so it really, really does help. So again, any questions, just ask me down below. And yeah, if you're already doing it, leave tips down below. Water is a big deal. Like I said, always have hard-boiled eggs in the fridge. I think that's helpful. Always have like a bag of like almonds or walnuts or pecans. Walmart sells these pecans that are already shelled. Love them. They're with sea salt on them. Love them. Just make sure you look at the back for how much you can have. And then you can put your numbers in your Total Keto Diet app, and it tells you how many calories you're eating, how much fat, how much protein. It helps so much. And it will take you a few days, if not a week, to get used to it, to understand everything, but it's worth trying. And if you screw up a little bit, we all screw up. It's not a big deal. Wake up the next day and continue, but don't screw up the whole day. Like if you're like, you know what, I'm going to eat, and like, let's say you go out and you have some fries, which Emily has done. Don't come home and be like, well, I'm going to eat regular ice cream. You can buy Halo Top ice cream and eat by the serving. It's delicious, and you can have it on here. Again, it's called Halo Top. But don't be like, oh, well, I'm going to have regular ice cream and then I'm going to eat potato chips. Don't do that. If you scrub and have a few fries or whatever, then just, okay, you know what I mean? Like, stop. And the next day, start again. Don't beat yourself up because we all do it. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know questions down below if you have any. And I'm really digging it. Like I said, we're 2 months and I'm losing inches and I've lost like 16 pounds and just digging it. Like I said, Dave's almost at 30. So, and we've been doing it the same amount, eating the same things. Um, and I thought because I have so much to lose that I would be losing faster. But if you think about it, 2 months, 16 pounds, that's a lot. Even for Emily, 12 pounds or whatever she has off. I mean, that's a lot for 2 months. We just finished our 2 month mark. So that's it. So, as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys. Remember, progress, not perfection. And again, any questions, just ask. All my social media is down below. My email, my Facebook. You can message me if you don't feel comfortable asking in. I know a lot of you do that. If you don't want to ask in the comments in public, you go ahead and do that. I don't care. I will do my best. If I don't answer you, uh, in like give me a week. If I don't answer you, then send it again because it does get, sometimes I get a lot of questions and it's hard to go through all the time with all the other mail. I think I might be making a new email address just for you guys, like to email me because I get a lot and I hate missing some of them. So never feel bad like resending it. So I will see you guys on my next video, hopefully with colored hair. I don't know, probably not. I love you guys. Bye.